ASL 3 units 21 through 23, our life unit. We are continuing with the random beginning of this unit. We just did incidences that involve horses. Now we are moving on to the car accident portion, which unfortunately is a part of life. And then after we finish this, we move on to the fun life stuff. Okay, so same thing. Same when we're telling stories, we use an introduction, we give background information, we use classifiers to show what happened, especially with our car classifiers. But you are also adding the damage that the car sustained and if anybody got hurt, what their injuries are, and then adding your conclusion to the story. Okay, so this is just about the vocab that you're going to be using. Some classifier review for cars, and then how to assign the different types of damage to the car and the injuries that people can sustain. Okay? So we have some of your vocab. Okay, so street, road, lane. You guys knew that one. For your freeway, it depends on how many lanes are on your freeway or the thruway, because if you're on the East Coast, they're not free. Okay, so here in California, especially down here, most of our freeways have like 4 lanes on either side. Okay, and you drive on the right side of the road, so everyone's right hand should be facing palm forward. Okay, not your left hand should be palm facing in. Okay, freeway. Now, if we are, let's say, on our way to Vegas, okay, that gets down to 2 lanes on both ways, okay, on both sides of the road. Okay, it slows down, it creates more traffic so that people don't speed as much, so that it's actually safer. Because if you imagine 4 lanes on both sides in wide open desert, people are going to speed and it's very dangerous. Okay, so the number that you hold up, 2 or even 1 on each one, depends on how many actual lanes there are. Okay, if you are taking a windy road, you can do windy road, or you can even do 1 and have it shown this way. Okay, rolling hills if you're going up and down hills. Okay, intersection, you just make a cross here, and then whatever light is in front of you. So if you have your red light here, or if it's a yellow flashing light, okay, like in front of a fire station maybe. Okay, okay, your car classifiers. We have known since level 1 that this is the car classifier that we use. Okay, however, you can also use a B. Okay, this is if a vehicle is wide or flat. Okay, so if you think about like a traditional limousine or an old Lincoln or an old Cadillac where they're flat, you can use this. Okay, also when we start getting into the accidents part, if one car ends up on top of the other, with your thumb here, it's very awkward. This is not appropriate ASL. Okay, so how would you would change that by then using your B's. This is more appropriate. Okay, this is a better way to use that car. Okay, for car flipping, it's also easier to use a B. Okay, for some reason. Okay, so talking about accidents, if it is a 1-car collision. So setting up your classifiers, what you are hitting, if you are hitting something with your non-dominant. So if you're hitting a wall, maybe it hits this way. If it hits a tree, the tree falls. If you hit a pole, okay, you could even use this car if that's the appropriate classifier for your flat type car, like your Cadillac. Okay, maybe you hit a person. Okay, if your car is driving in the mountains or in the cold and you hit a patch of black ice and your card slides out, okay? Or anything you can hit, you're going to set up with your non-dominant, okay? For accidents that involve 2 or more vehicles, okay? When they collide, you're going to have 2 S's to collide. If the cars are seriously damaged, like they are totaled, then you can use the 5 to the S. This is just they're gone. Okay, they disappear. So you're going to use either your 2 3s or your 2 Bs to show exactly how the cars hit. Okay, so sometimes if you are driving in the slow lane on the freeway and somebody driving in the fast lane needs to get off and they come this way, that's fine if you have to switch your dominant and your non-dominant hand. Okay, so I know your dominant hand is always supposed to be doing the moving, but if I put my non-dominant here to show me in the slow lane, and then my dominant here in the fast lane, and I go this, it's awkward. You should never be crossing your arms. So in that instance, it's okay to switch. Okay? If, let's say, you need to make sure the cars are hitting, your classifiers are hitting the correct way. So if I'm in front and someone comes up behind me and rear-ends me this way, okay, or T-bones me, or head-on collision, okay, if they do maybe like a side swipe where your car's parked and you park on the right side of the road, then your non-dominant, your left hand would come do the swiping, or you could even use your Bs to do the swiping. Damage sustained in car accidents. Okay, so for small or minor damage where you can easily get it fixed, you are going to make use B5s and B5 to show little dents. Okay, so that front, because it's going to be dented in, it comes back towards you. Okay, you are doing it as if you were in the vehicle. Okay, so if you're in the driver's seat and someone comes at you and there's a dent, it comes in towards you. Okay, if maybe they sideswipe you on your right, it's going to be dented in towards your right. Okay, now if someone comes and rear ends you, that dent is actually coming towards you, so the point goes out. Okay. Same when you use classifiers for the horse incidences for when you were scratched here or here, this kind of claw, you're going to do the same thing. So if the right side of your car is scratched, it's on your right side, or if it's on the left side. If your car accident resulted in serious damage, okay, same thing where you are pretending you are sitting in the car. So if your front end is completely damaged, okay, it's gonna like crunch in. So you're gonna take claws and you're gonna curl, okay, because it actually like goes into itself. Same if it's on your right side, it curls in. Now if you are rear-ended and everything goes in, it comes back towards you, so it comes in. It goes out, if that makes sense. Okay, it should be coming, pretending that it's coming towards your back. And then finally, so depending on the damage, so if you can say there was no damage, none, your car's clean, it's fine. Okay, or if it's here and in the back, it's here and it's here, then your car is damaged, total, destruction, your matchless word. It is now a piece of junk. You can fingerspell junk. Or this bottom one, NG, it's no good. You can't use it anymore. It's totaled. All 3 of those are a way to say that your car is totaled. You can just sign totaled, or you can say it's no good anymore. Okay? That is it for car accidents. Bye guys.